Currently, our camper is not on our truck. It's not going on that truck. It's going on a different truck. But before we can do that, we kind of have to get it ready. So this is my spring opening up the camper video. First thing, I'm opening up the doors, opening up some windows, trying to air it out. And then we'll go over all the procedures for opening up the camper. I am going to pull all the bedding down and bring it inside and wash it. There we go. It smells kind of musty after sitting closed up all winter, so I'm opening up some doors, airing things out. All right, the first thing that we're going to do is drain the antifreeze out of the water tanks. Don't ever use any other antifreeze except for RV antifreeze, because it's made for water tanks in RVs, which means it won't kill you. Don't use regular antifreeze, only RV waterline antifreeze. Alcohol. Oh, it's alcohol. Okay, it's alcohol. Yeah, just to, lower the freezing point of so your pipes don't freeze. That's all. We got to get that out of there so we can put regular water in. So this is how the valves are set up in there right now.
Closest to us is a shut off for just a drain for the main water tank, the drinking water.
Is that this one?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, and then what's this one?
That one you turn on and off to draw antifreeze into the system when you're winterizing it.
Okay, so this is the winterizing setup. We're draining the water tank out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we want to turn that one on the left, that blue one, to like straight,
That's
right?
That's right.
Okay.
This is the easiest one to get at.
Okay, do it.
Well, you want to see it? You want to see it drain up there? 2, 3, 3.
I mean, it's not like a lot of antifreeze, but it's some. Smells like antifreeze.
Like alcohol?
Yeah, it smells like alcohol. Smells like alcohol. It's very purple. Ta-da. So it's draining out the antifreeze, very, very pink. And then we're going to flush it out by filling up the water and kind of letting it drain some more through there, so we rinse it out. Oh, what are you doing? I see. Until the bucket is full?
Well, until it stops coming out pink. Till no pink remains.
Till no pink remains? That's your favorite name for a band. How do you know it's gone through the whole system?
Well, we're just cleaning out the water tank. We're going to flush the entire system out after this.
So we ran a bunch of water through the tanks and flushed out, so it was coming out totally clear from that pipe there. And all the taps. Here's this handy dandy outside shower nozzle that lives right here in the camper. Outside shower on the camper. It's got an outside shower. You know. Then we ran all the other taps inside. It doesn't look like you ran. Did you run this one?
I run it into a bucket, yeah.
You had a bucket in here. You had a bucket and you didn't run it like I just did.
No, I didn't. It doesn't matter. I just didn't want to fill right up the tank and the wastewater tank.
Right. So you ran these all, flushing out all those pipes. So we already filled up the whole cold water tank from here. We don't have to flush the hot water tank because it doesn't get winterized fluid in it. But we do want to move the water from the cold water tank into the hot water tank.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we didn't put winterizing fluid in it, but we did drain it.
Yes, it's definitely drained.
It's definitely drained.
Definitely drained.
You can see the hole there.
That's the draining hole?
Yeah, and here's the socket I use so I don't lose it. It's right there.
It lives there.
And here's the anode and the plug, drain plug. It goes there.
The anode.
This is a
Listen, you guys are all coming
it's-
with me on
that's
this
some
adventure.
Technical stuff here.
What do you mean? This is.
Yeah, it stops the water from corroding the tank.
Oh, okay. So does this go in here?
It does. Yeah.
So you already took it out.
I took it out last fall. Yeah.
You took this out in the fall when you drained all the water out. You take the anode out,
Yeah.
and you leave that. And you leave. This is
leave
how.
that
This is
there.
how we leave this for the winter.
So I know it's there.
So then now it's spring. So here, hold that.
That's
You
it.
want to put this in there?
Yeah. So I'll clean out these threads. You can see they're a little yucky from just sitting there being gross. And then
Did you clean it out?
I'm still working on
Oh,
it.
he's gonna clean all that out.
I don't have the big tap, so I have these. I'll just clean out the threads.
Clean out the threads. Make sure that it seals up all nicely.
I'll put new tape on there.
Put new tape on that, and then we'll be ready to go. And then we move the valve,
yeah, and fill up
and
that
then
tank.
we move that valve inside. Close that valve. It was making a sound when I tried to close it because that's shunting the water from the cold water tank into the hot water tank. Yes?
That's right, yeah.
All right. Okay. So after this is cleaned out and we put the, what's it called? An anode? What's it called?
I think it's a nano.
Put this back in. And then even though there's no antifreeze in the hot water tank, there is antifreeze in the hot water lines. So we'll have to flush out the hot water lines.
Yeah.
Okay, but it doesn't flush out. I mean, technically, it kind of does flush out the tank, anyways.
It will. Yeah.
But there's no antifreeze in the tank, just in the lines. It'll run through. Okay, perfect. Are you doing an amazing job down there?
As always, but I wish I had the tap, but I don't.
Finished it all up. Look how neat and tidy it looks. We should clean this up. Fancy. So now we have water and hot water. So these are our solar panels that we have. On the top, we're going to give them a quick wipe down just because they're kind of grungy looking from the winter time. Make sure that we're getting the most power we can get. So I can't turn any lights on in the camper. So here are our batteries. House battery disconnect, pull on, push off. House battery disconnect, that doesn't make any sense.
I know, it's ridiculously weird.
Pull on, pull on. So now it should work because I've got 100% battery. Ta-da. So we have to pull the switch on the battery. We've got 100% battery. We've got lots of solar panels on top of the camper, so that's awesome. Entry, and then I think the porch light, it's outside, so you won't be able to see it. You can turn the water pump on, and we can turn the water heater on. That should all be working properly. These lights should turn on. The fan, yes. Everything is turning on. Now we need fire. That's our propane. That's the tiny hole it has to go into.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
It's a silly thing.
This horizontal tank.
It's a horizontal propane tank,
So
which
they're
is very difficult.
not common to buy.
No, they're hard to find to buy.
Yeah, so we carry a couple of different regular ones in the truck.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah.
we have the attachments that we can just drop it down and sit it down on the ground here.
Yeah, we've lengthened it.
Yeah, we lengthen our hose so that we can put it on the ground here because these are silly. This is silly. But we are going to put one in here, yeah?
This is how we check to see how full our tank is.
Yeah, that's our weigher.
Yeah.
To see how much propane we
I've
have.
already weighed this one's got about 10, 12 pounds of gas in it, so
Okay, we'll use that up.
we'll fill it up.
Put it in. There it is, inside there. He's
not-
getting awfully good at doing
It's not
that.
awesome.
No. Yeah. It's a pretty tight fit. And then we're going to hook up this one.
Yeah,
All of this.
all of it. So you gotta kind of hang it in there.
And just shove it down the side there, right?
You wrap it around here.
Okay, we tuck that in. And then this goes in there. Go righty-tighty. And then open, close, and we just open it.
That's right. Hey, yeah.
How far do we open it? All the
Oh,
way?
that's good.
Does it It stops.
Yeah.
Stops, okay. Okay.
Perfect.
Now we have gas.
I usually take this and put it right in there.
Oh, keep that in there. The way thing. Good job. So you go. What's this thing?
That's this.
Yeah. Should take a second. Let's not blow up the camper. Ta-da! It didn't go that smoothly. You had to wait for it to kind of fill out first. And I used this thing eventually just to make sure, because it takes a while for the gas to get flowing. But there it is. There's our fire. So we have now water, electricity. Look at our lights. And fire. We are ready to go camping. He says we're not done. He says we have to test fire the furnace, which is over here. Turn furnace on. Oh, fan's working. Doesn't feel warm. Oh, there it went. I want to be cold out in the bushes. Yeah, it's starting to feel warm. Yes. Ah. There's fire. We are warm. We have water and light. And I just pushed this button to turn the fridge runs on gas. And make sure that that is working too. This is our fridge for food. There's not a lot of space for food. This is our little freezer. So I'm going through all the cupboards trying to see what's all in here, and we have like band-aids and a bunch of sort of miscellaneous off and a fly swatter and a screwdriver and little tiny weird like fire lighter things and a picnic table thing and first aid stuff. And that's fine. I was going to try to hang these nets up for like produce if I can get some of those detachable hooks and I have all kinds planned. There's matches. So I pull this down, and on top of it is this food bag that has last year's marshmallows. Somehow we didn't eat those. They're like rock hard. But look, if we had to bug out, we had chicken flavored noodles, these chicken vegetable flavor. We also have some better noodles. This is what's in the camper right now. This is what I have in here so far. This package of Idahoan mashed potatoes, because that's a thing that you need. That's so funny. I can't even believe it was in here. And then we put the camper onto the truck. This is our other truck that we use, not the older truck. This is our new truck for this newer camper, and I like the setup. It kind of like is color coordinated as well. We put the stairs on. We got it all set up, and then we're gonna load it up. I have to go through, come up with some groceries and stuff that we can load up into the camper. But that was all the setup for the heat, the water, clean. I'll remind you, cleaning the solar panels on the top is better when the camper is off the truck and lowered down. Much, much easier. So do that with the camper off the truck. And then also got the water filled up. And what else? Water. Oh, the fridge is turned on and ready to go. The gas is in and ready to go. We are set up for our spring opening the camper, set up to go camping for this summer. We have some big plans for camping this year. We got some new tires on the truck. We have some long adventures, but we are going to start with just a short local camping trip just to check everything out, make sure everything is working properly. But I will post that in another video, loading up the groceries and a meal plan, maybe some cooking, maybe some stuff out camping for our first trip. So I wanted to do this, opening up the camper in this spring. Our
RV 2021 Adventurer Truck Camper for the first time. I want to make just one video about opening this up. If you guys have any more questions about this camper, about camping, about anything that that you'd like to know about, just leave a message in the description below and I will try and answer it. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to see more camping stuff and camping videos from me and camper cooking videos from me. And I'll see you guys all next time.